Hey guys, Ash here from Cursed4Eva.com, and today we have two dual SIM phones here, the Samsung Galaxy Grand and the Micromax Canvas HD A116. So let's go ahead and pit these phones against each other and see who comes out on top. We're gonna go 10 rounds with this comparison, and let's start with round 1, built-in design. While the Canvas HD is half a millimeter longer, the Galaxy Grand is 2.9 millimeters wider. The Galaxy Grand is also the slimmer of the two at 9.6 millimeters compared to 10.7 on the Canvas HD. Both phones weigh about the same, with the Canvas HD weighing in at 156 grams and the Galaxy Grand 162. The button placements are also mostly similar. So while the Canvas HD feels more plasticky, the Galaxy Grand's resemblance to stablemates Note 2 and Galaxy S3 is one of its major selling points. So round 1, built-in design, Galaxy Grand. In round 2, let's take a look at the specs. The Canvas HD comes with a quad-core Cortex A7 processor clocked at 1.2 GHz, whereas the Galaxy Grand comes with a dual-core 1.2 GHz processor. Both phones run Android 4.1.2 out of the box. Both have 1 GB of RAM, 8 megapixel rear shooters, 2 megapixel front-facing shooters, but the real difference here is the display. Both phones do have 5-inch displays, but the Micromax Canvas HD has a 720 by 1280 pixel IPS LCD display with a pixel density of 294 pixels per inch, whereas the Galaxy Grand only has a 480 by 800 pixel LCD display with a pixel density of 187 pixels per inch. But when it comes to battery life, the Galaxy Grand comes with a 2100 mAh battery compared to the Canvas HD's 2000 mAh battery. When it comes to internal storage, the Canvas HD ships with 4 GB internal, whereas the Galaxy Grand ships with 8 GB internal. But thanks to the quad-core processor and the 720p display, I'll have to give this round to the Canvas HD. So round 2, specs on paper, Canvas HD. In this round, let's talk a bit about displays. As you can see here, the Canvas HD is brighter, but the Galaxy Grand seems a little bit more saturated. When you go in closer, it's easier to appreciate the 720p display on the Canvas HD. Both phones have decent viewing angles, with the Galaxy Grand edging ahead over here. And both phones have acceptable visibility in sunlight, with the Canvas HD edging ahead over here. But in the end, when it comes to displays, the 294 ppi IPS display on the Canvas HD wins out. So round 3, displays, Canvas HD. In round 4, let's talk about the basic functionality of a phone. That is, using it as a phone and for texting, obviously. So as far as calls go, the call quality is pretty good on both phones. There are no reception issues. But then again, the Canvas HD edges ahead over here thanks to its second noise cancelling microphone, which the Galaxy Grand lacks. But again, when it comes to texting, the Canvas HD edges ahead thanks to Galaxy Grand's haptic feedback not being available. Haptic feedback is the kind of vibration you get when you type in keys on the virtual keyboard. While the Galaxy Grand does have the vibrate functionality, haptic feedback is turned off, possibly to conserve battery. So overall, when it comes to calling and texting, this round goes to the Canvas HD. Now let's talk a little bit about the cameras. Both phones have 8 megapixel rear shooters and 2 megapixel front-facing shooters. Let's take a look at a few sample shots. These are in daylight. You can see that the pictures taken with the Canvas HD are slightly more saturated. This is in low light with flash. Note that the flash on the Grand is a little brighter. And it's also worth noting that the Canvas HD is the only one that has the burst mode. You don't have a burst mode with the Galaxy Grand. Both cameras are capable of 1080p videos, and here are some sample videos. Whether it's photos or videos, the color reproduction with the Galaxy Grand seems a lot more natural. The Galaxy Grand's even marginally better when it comes to low light pictures. So despite the fastest shutter speed, that is the burst mode of the Canvas HD, I'll have to give this round to the Galaxy Grand. Round 5, camera, Galaxy Grand. Another thing we mainly use our phones for today is entertainment. And this is what we will be looking at in round 6. Entertainment is video, music, and gaming. Gaming kinda depends on the power of the device. So when we go through the benchmarks test, the winner of the benchmark test is gonna be the device that's gonna be better to game on. So I'm not really gonna go into gaming here. Yeah, sorry guys, don't be disappointed. Well, moving on. Well, let's check out videos and music. When it comes to media playback, both phones can handle pretty much any format thrown at them. The Galaxy Grand running Samsung's TouchWiz has a few advantages. Say for example, when you're watching a video, just hit the power button once and all the keys get disabled. So this is an advantage in case you're holding the phone in the hand and watching a video. You don't get to hit a button and move away from the video at times. So this is an advantage. Again, you also have a snapshot option here, which lets you take a snapshot of what's running on screen, which is again a definite advantage. The Canvas HD, on the other hand, does have the 720p display going for it. The Galaxy Grand also has the pop-up player functionality, wherein you can get the video out on a player, and you can continue to use your phone, and you can also resize the player. This helps in better multitasking and better usage of your device for entertainment. Now let's take a look at the speaker quality. Again, keep in mind that the Canvas HD has only 4 gigs internal, whereas the Galaxy Grand has double the amount at 8 GB. The Galaxy Grand, with a bigger battery, the lack of resolution, and just half the cores, can play videos or music for almost twice as long as the Canvas HD. So overall, for entertainment, despite the lower resolution display, the Galaxy Grand wins out. Round 6, entertainment, Galaxy Grand. So let's talk a little bit about the OS. So both phones run Android Jelly Bean 4.1.2 out of the box. So just to show you guys, that's Android 4.1.2 Jelly Bean. There are a lot of differences though. Micromax has a very light skin and retains a lot of the stock Jelly Bean features. So just to show you, it does have a few improvements, like for example the quick toggles over here, or going into settings. You've got the user profiles for easy switching between different profiles, and then again you also have your SIM management options. So the smart dial feature here, I just typed in 837883 and that brings up TESTTE for my test contact here. So this is again not available with vanilla Android. This is something that Micromax has with their skin. So it's very slightly customized, but still going for the overall basic vanilla Android look. So that's the Canvas HD. The Galaxy Grand, on the other hand, is pretty heavily skinned. But then again, this is the successful skin. This is the Nature UX. This is the one that you find in the Note 2 and the Galaxy S3, the phones that are selling by millions. So a lot of people seem to actually like the skin, including myself. There are a lot of changes here. For example, again, you've got a lot of toggle options here. You also have the multi-window option here, wherein press and hold the back button and you get a bar here, and you can open multiple windows. So you can have the video player and Gmail open at the same time and stuff like that. And again, the pop-up player is something we saw while we were comparing the entertainment capabilities of these devices. The smart dial feature found in the Canvas HD is also present. You also get a lot more features. Again, let me quickly go into motion. So you've got direct call. Let me just show you. So you've got direct call, wherein you pick up the phone and it actually dials the number. So if you're texting somebody, you just pick up the phone and it dials their number. Or if you're in the contacts, list, just open up a contact, put the phone to your ear, and it dials it. And you've got smart alerts. So when you pick up your device, if you have a missed call or a notification, it vibrates. So again, a nice little feature. Double tap to top. You just need to double tap the phone on top if you're in a list and it goes to the top. You've got tilt to zoom. So this is tilt to zoom. You've got pan to move icon. Use motion. Again, and you've got pan to browse images. Again. That's pan to browse images. And you've got shake to update. You just need to shake your device to scan for Bluetooth and more. And you've got turn over to mute or pause. So let me just show you. And that's it. This works with the music player as well. And you also have your palm swipe to capture. And you've got the palm touch to mute or pause. So just put your hand over your phone while music is playing and it pauses the music or mutes it. And you also get multiple home screen modes, easy mode with bigger widgets and bigger font sizes for people who are just coming into Android. And you also have the basic mode, that's the normal mode. You also have blocking mode, which is like the do not disturb mode found in iOS devices. You can disable incoming calls and notifications for certain times, but still allow a few contacts so that you don't miss your important calls. You got your SIM card manager. You got a power saving option. And again, the Canvas HD also provides for a kind of power saving option. Under settings, you've got a scheduled power on and off, so you can have your phone go to turn off at a certain time and wake up at a turn back on its own at a certain time. So that's all the options here, guys. It is pretty heavily skinned. Again, you also have some extra options like just swipe right to call somebody from, or swipe left to message them. This works from the messages menu as well. So you've got quite a few options with the Samsung Galaxy Grand. But then again, this all comes down to personal opinion. Me personally, I like TouchWiz. I like the features that TouchWiz has to offer. But then again, there are people who actually like the vanilla and the stock vanilla feel of Android. So if you're one of those people who really like the stock light vanilla feel of Android, then the Micromax Canvas HD will seem to have a better OS for you. But if you're like me, if you like TouchWiz, if you like the extra features that TouchWiz brings to the table, then the Galaxy Grand will seem to have a better OS for you. So this round, I'm going to go ahead and call it a tie because it's all personal opinion here. Whether you want a lightly skinned, almost vanilla experience, or you want a heavily skinned Android experience, with TouchWiz on top, which brings a lot more features. So round 7 OS, we are calling it a tie. In round 8, let's talk about the batteries. Well, the Galaxy Grand comes with a 2100 mAh battery. The Canvas HD, on the other hand, comes with a 2000 mAh battery. The Galaxy Grand is supposed to provide just over 10 hours of talk time over 2G, whereas the Canvas HD is stated to provide 5.5 hours. The reason for this discrepancy here is mainly due to the Canvas HD having double the cores and a lot more pixels to power. So despite having a battery of almost the same caliber, the Canvas HD loses out. Thus, when it comes to battery life, the Galaxy Grand wins hands down. Round 8, battery life, Galaxy Grand. While numbers might not mean everything, we did put the Galaxy Grand and the Canvas HD through a couple of popular benchmarking applications. The Canvas HD came out on top both times, beating the Galaxy Grand comfortably on both Quadrant Standard and AnTuTu. So round 9, benchmarks, Canvas HD. So guys, so far we've had 9 rounds and both the Galaxy Grand and the Micromax Canvas HD have traded 4 wins each with one tie. So that is 4 each. So here, this is the most important part, in my opinion, the tiebreaker, so to speak, and that would be pricing. And here is where the Micromax Canvas HD scores heavily over the Galaxy Grand, because the Canvas HD is priced at 13,990, whereas the Galaxy Grand is priced at 21,500 rupees. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's 5-4 in favor of the Canvas HD, and if you're in the market, you're looking for a phone around 15 to 20,000 rupees, then I'd suggest go with the Micromax Canvas HD. But if you like the Grand's build quality, or if you don't have enough faith in Micromax service, then you shouldn't be, though it's a little pricier, the Grand isn't too bad an option. But then again, as far as service, after sales service goes, let me just tell you some things that happened to me. Samsung, I had the Galaxy Note 1. Within 2 months of buying the phone, my USB port did not work. I took it to the service center and they said it's a common problem and I had to pay $1,000 to fix it. And after waiting for a week of nothing happening, I had to contact customer service, email a lot of people. I've got a video on what I did exactly, how to deal with customer service, Cursed4Eva, search for it on YouTube, you should find it. So it wasn't really easy dealing with Samsung customer service as well. And the camera that I'm making this video on, the Galaxy camera, again, I received it with the dead pixel in it, and they had my Galaxy camera for close to a month and a half before they actually replaced it for me. That was an RMA request. That was something that I took to them the day I received the Galaxy camera. And still, for over a month, they had my Galaxy camera. And with HTC, my HTC One X shipped with some Bluetooth issues. Again, took about
a week and a half and emails to HTC to get it sorted out. So, and obviously Nexus 7, Asus, Nexus 7 has one of the worst quality controls, quality control processes, and Nexus 7 has a lot of issues. Mine had touch issues, mine had backlight bleeding, and I've had it for about 4 months. Around 2.5 months it's been with Asus customer service. So as far as after sales support goes, here in India we have issues with, even big manufacturers, we have issues. So the after sales support shouldn't be something that should make you lean towards Samsung, because Micromax, I know it's an unknown, untested quantity. We don't. This is the first time they've come out with a smartphone that can be considered as a flagship smartphone, something that's got quad-core great specs. So all I'm trying to say is customer service, we have issues with everybody. So just don't let that be the only reason why you go with the Samsung. If you like TouchWiz, if you like the build of the phone, if you like the look of the phone, the fact that it looks like an S3 and stuff, yeah, these are fine. If these are the reasons why you want to go with the Galaxy S3, fair enough. With the Galaxy brand, fair enough. But don't let customer service be a deciding factor. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and before you go, make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and if there's any video that you'd like to see, if you have any video requests for me, feel free to hit me up on Facebook or Twitter or Google+. All my contact details are in the description. So that's it. Once again, thanks a lot for watching, and make sure you stay subscribed, and I'll see you guys soon with more videos. Till then, this is Ash here from Cursed4Eva.com signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.